Mother is so kind to me? Why have I got vibrations? Why am I the very few who have got the special blessings, a special knowledge of vibratory awareness? And then you ask yourself, what am I doing about it? Am I still very much embedded in my cheapishness or in my childishness, in my stupidity, in my harshness, in my aggressiveness? We always see these things in other people, not in ourselves. So we are not such yogis. We should understand at that point, when we start seeing these things in other people, then we are not such yogis. We should see in ourselves and emit pure compassion to others. But always people see that it is in another person this exists. Whatever I may try to say, they always see another person. Now supposing there's a negative person among us, you need not be compassionate to that person. On the contrary, better be away, get rid of that person as far as possible, don't have anything to do. Is a definite sign of great compassion to yourself, if not to others. Better not have anything to do with a person who is negative, if you have to come up. He may be your brother, sister, anyone. But try to be away from a person who is not positive. It causes lots of problems. I've been telling you this and I've been requesting you, but the conditioning is such that still though you have become a Guru Tattva, you don't understand that you have to be detached. For a Guru there's no brother, sister or any other relationship except for the relationship of the mother. There is no other relationship exists. One of these principles are to be understood. Very important, I think, is for all of us, that our relationship is only to mother and to Sahajogis and not to any relationship which has come to us, whether through Sahajoga or whether through anything else. Now this I have been explaining because our Mahalakshmi Tattva is not all right. That's why we get sort of frittered away, lost into these things. And the Mahalakshmi Tattva has to be like an ascending force, all put together. Like my father used to give an example, that supposing you have collected lot of wheat and you spread it on the ground, it will be all lost. It will spread out like this side, that side, it will be all lost. But if you put it in a bag, it will rise. In height, naturally, it will have those maryadas, it will rise and it will go higher and higher. In the same way, this principle of Mahalakshmi can spread just across like that and can just destroy all that Mother has given us and all that we have had all these years only by spreading it out. Now to collect it inside is to pay attention to yourself first of all. Try to clarify your ideas and your understanding in brain is important because Mahalakshmi Tattva ultimately works in the brain. Is the enlightenment of the brain is done by Mahalakshmi Tattva. It gives you the Satya, the truth, see. So in the brain you must clarify, reach logically you must reach the conclusion that I don't have to do these things. I have to do these things. I have to ascend. This is why I am here. Why I am here. What am I supposed to do? Now logically you convince your brain, first of all. It's very important now after realization. Because if logically your brain doesn't understand, it will always be cheapish, childish, indignified, or could be harsh, horribly oppressive. It could be one of these. So, in Guru Tattva, there are 10 elements. 5 of them deal with the weight. Guru is the weight, you see. Weight of a person. How much weight you have got, the gravity as we call it. A person has a gravity. When he talks, how much balance he's got. You see, even in Indian music we call it vazan. Means the weight. the weight of the person. Means when he is dealing with himself or with others, how much weight he carries. In English also they use this word. How much weight he carries with others. Means how much he can really impress others. If you impress too much, all right, then the person will say, oh, it's too much. That is a very big quality with Western people, is, oh, that is too much. That they have an idea. You see, this is all ego-oriented. That is too much. If you tell them too much, oh, that is too much, she's too much, I'll do it slowly, slowly. It is too much for me. It's very common. It's very common reaction. So, how much weight you have. And the second one is the quality of magnetism. Two things, magnetism. First is the quality of weight. That's how much dignified you are, how you talk, how your language is, how your behavior is. You should be humorous. But sometimes, even with me, I find people talk in a very funny manner. I just don't understand. How is it always they say the wrong thing? I mean, even if they have to say one sentence, they'll say wrong thing. It's absolutely with them. It's also Vishuddhi, which is also Nabi, comes from Nabi, because you must know that Vishuddhi chakra is the ascent of the Nabi chakra. So what happens? That a person, whatever he is expressed through his language, through his behavior, through his face, through his nose, his eyes, everything, through the Vishuddhi chakra. So the ascent of the Nabi is shown through the Vishuddhi chakra. Now whatever you have in the Nabi is shown here. Supposing now a person who has the Mahalakshmi Tattva properly developed, such a person will have a way of dealing with another person where he will have the weight as well as the understanding how far to go with the person, how far to carry on with the person, how far to talk to a person, how far to think about it, how much importance to be given. That's one point is very important. And the another point is that how much magnetism you have. So you reverse back to yourself. The magnetism is a magic of a person. A person is magnetic because he has certain magic. Now this magic comes from your own personality. From your own personality. So the basis of magnetism on the left hand side starts, and that basis is Sri Ganesh. Sri Ganesh is the basis of that magnetism. So your innocence. Innocence is the best way to have that magnetism. Magnetism you cannot express in material way. It's not a material stuff. But it is something abstract, comes from your quality of Ganesha, Sri Ganesha. Such a person is magnetic. Magnetic means that such a person attracts another person because of the weight of the person, because of the quality of the person. Such a person attracts, but does not attract for lust, greed and nonsensical things, but attracts another person because of the fragrance of love in this another person. Now it is always confused, because it's such an abstract thing. So one must understand it in a very subtle way. What is this magnetism that one should have? You see, there are some gestures people use artificially, which normally they have been using just to attract other people, the way they walk, the way they dress, the way they live. All these things are of no use. It is something so inner, that fragrance is so inner, which must be developed. But in Sahaja Yoga, I have seen people just don't bother about it, just don't bother. They think the way they have been living, the way they have been this, say if they are English, they are English. If they are French, they are French. If they are Indians, they are Indians. If they are from Kolhapur, they will be from Kolhapur. These ideas first must be curbed out, because the fragrance spreads everywhere, whether you are English or anything. So the fragrance of a person develops through, first of all, the Ganesha principle within you. Ganesha principle is to be first of all seen to. Now a Ganesha person is not a person who is absolutely remorse type, or a person who is such a gone case that even if you beat him up and make him into a complete mince thing, he will bear it. It's not that. It's not that. On the contrary, the quality of magnetism is such that it attracts you to a point where you are not disturbed. Now this is a very important point we should know. You see, if you have other love like carnal love and all other love you have, then that love you may attract the person, that person can destroy, and it destroys you, always. But this attraction does not destroy. It does not destroy. The attraction is up to that point that you are not destroyed, because you being much higher, much deeper and much weightier, you cannot be destroyed by a thing that whom you are attracting. Always a greater magnet attracts the smaller magnet. And that is what one should understand. This magic and this charismatic temperament of a person comes by, first of all, the Ganesha Tattva, innocence, and secondly, by complete dedication and devotion. Those who are completely dedicated and devoted to Mother, not to anything else, Ganesha Tattva again, not to your wife, not to your husband, not to your sister, not to your country, not to anyone but to Mother. Complete dedication gives you that charisma or that attraction. In Sahaja Yoga, such a person becomes really attractive, and such a person has a... Now some people think that if you are Konadara, some people think that if you are a very passive person, and if anybody says anything to you and you don't mind, sort of a person, you are charismatic. It's not. People like you because they can dominate you. They like you because they can dominate you. Now, if you think that by your aggressiveness and by your shouting and by your screaming and these people, you will achieve that charismatic temperament, you cannot. You cannot achieve that either. So, how do you achieve it? By becoming more innocent. Now, how innocence develops in a person is by not thinking about it. Like you see, somebody asked me, how do you manage your income tax? I said, by having no income at all. Then they asked me, how do you solve your car problem? By not having any car at all of my own. They said, what about your house problem? By having no house of my own. Nihi, everything nihi for me. Say, how do you solve this problem? By not having it. Not having it. Don't take up headaches upon yourself. See, when you take up headaches upon yourself, then only the innocence is reduced. That headaches like this, that this is my shawl, this is my sari, this is my thing, this is this, this is this, this is this. But only one thing is that this is my mother and I have to proclaim her. That's all. If that is the way it is, then innocence starts rising like Sri Ganesha, and by having no other headaches. This is mine, that is mine. This mind